It's the magic number. Somewhere in this hip-hop soul community was born 3 makes the V, and that's the magic number.
What does it all mean?
Time is a factor, so it's time to count. Count not the negative actions of one. Speakers of soul say it's time to shout. 3 forms the soul to a positive sum. You may try to subtract it, but it just won't go away.
Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Third time's a charm. Let's try this shit again.
So 2 down, Jimmy Lorenz up next for the Mariners.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
First pitch misses.
It's a high ball.
2 out, space is empty.
He's going high, low, high, low, high, low. Ooh.
And a foul ball.
Another 4-seam.
Swing and a miss.
Oh.
And it's 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There we go.
Line drive, and it stays fair.
There we go.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Okay. Got it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice
Let's
job
go, John
driving
Paul.
that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters,
John Paul
they take so many
hot
reps in the cages working on going to the opposite
field.
Yeah. It doesn't always translate into the game.
Got it.
Oh, no.
Balanced throw. That's out number 3. 1 left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cantillo back to work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
There you go.
Headed towards the corner.
That's foul.
And that is a foul ball.
Pulling them right.
And
to the right.
And ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Yeah, do some damage here. All seawall.
And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th.
Thought that shit was going to drop.
And that is out of play.
Changed the drop a lot. Yeah, damn. I feel a little rusty. I haven't played this game in about a week.
And a pitch.
Man, I keep dropping my PCI.
And he strikes out the side. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Victor Robles. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Lorenz with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I didn't do shit there.
So 2 down. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Lively back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brennan sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
What this man J-Ram got?
Swings and blasts one deep to right field.
Oh, got it.
It's caught just in front of the wall.
Oh, got it.
Almost
what you got, J-Ram? That was what you had?
First pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. High in the air, out to right. Lorenz under this one. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he'll take the sac fly in the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
Lively back to work.
Can I bomb one off of him?
That went off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Brennan makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering
this entire fucking
it definitely
series.
feels close.
Lorenz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back.
Damn.
And he makes the catch.
That's it for me.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fly ball to right. And there's 1 down. So runner at 2nd, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy hasn't done shit either. Okay.
This one popped up. Santana. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lorenz had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated.
I went 2 for 10 in that series. That's terrible. Terrible. A whole bunch of flyouts. Flied out 3 times. It's crazy. What the fuck? Fuck.
Jimmy Lorenz looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today?
Man, got my best thing.
Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, digging in, Brandon Lowe. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He circles the bases. It's
That's fucking terrible, dude.
He's so good at getting his arms
and
extended,
that's
exactly what he did right there.
Man.
You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
You shoot it in the dirt, man.
Ripped on a line to center.
Fucking crap, dude.
Wow,
He looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit
we're down
liner,
3-0,
but a nice job
and the
of
bases
covering a lot of ground
loaded.
in a short amount of time.
Nah, there ain't no.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. And
I fucking missed it.
one run is in. Diaz headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate
That's
with an excellent
terrible
slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Into the outfield, base hit. Right. And now first and second with 2 outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Oh, Rowdy's out here on base with me. I know that speed. Come on, John Paul.
On the ground to third. Kim. And it gets by him.
Ah.
And they get the out. Stay with the.
Fuck.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. That's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Liner, base hit. Throw into third.
Oh, that's offline like a motherfucker.
Safe at third.
Oh, man.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can
man, that was terrible.
Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
I got it. I got it.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Mason
Miller.
Miller
On the mound. Mason Miller.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And ball 1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
They're going to get a slider or a heater.
And that one misses
heater.
Up and in. And it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished.
Another heater?
Just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Change up.
Got a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Low drop step going back. Unbelievable! A home run!
Oh.
I don't believe what I just saw.
That shit barely made it over.
I don't believe what I just saw.
Yeah, I barely made it over. There we go. Oh, see, that was the pitch I was waiting for.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Lorenz digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That one out to right.
Damn. Anybody going to advance up? Advance.
Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Oh.
One down. Lau at the plate.
Put it on the ground, buddy. Put it on the ground.
Run on base. Fuck. This one in the air right field. Lorenz gets under it, and a couple of quick outs.
Put it on the ground, buddy. Oh, it's tied up. Come on, man. Put it on the ground. Come on, Munoz.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning.
Oh, it's tied up.
Now it's the right fielder, Jimmy Lorenz. He's already homered here in this one. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Ruth or Shohei Ohtani.
I dropped my PCI too low.
He's proved his tremendous talent by taking a two-way role this far.
Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, what was that?
Upstairs.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead. In the
I should be
ninth,
fucking
so
up 3-1. If I didn't swing at that
try to
second
get
pitch,
some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half.
Oh,
And that one moves his
full
feet.
count.
Ball four.
Oh, let's go!
And that
I'll
keeps
take
things
it.
going.
I'll take
That's
it.
a tough one to take.
I'll try to swing too. I ain't gonna
guess he
lie.
saw it
Try to
really
swing.
well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
I tried to swing.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Dylan Moore.
Come on, Demo.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Munoz pitching into the 10th, huh?
That one lifted to left. A Rosarena on his horse.
Nice,
Tracks it
Randy.
down for the out. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1 down, runner at third. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. In there, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Rays win it in 12.
That one hurt. That just hurt. What the fuck?
6-5.
That was painful. Painful. Painful, painful, painful.
Second inning set to go. In now is the Mariners DH, Jimmy Lorenz.
Oh, I'm in 6 in the batting order.
Swings and hits one in the air out.
Fuck!
In for the out.
God dang it. Damn. DH, because I pitched tomorrow.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Low, hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Up the middle, Caballero. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out.
Dang.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Jimmy Lorenz.
Okay. Oh, for it all. Get this token. You crack one. I cracked one off you last night. Come on, Mason, what you got?
And
Oh,
that
yeah,
one
pitch stay high.
upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Oh, my
Swing and a
God.
miss. That one at 99.
dropping the
1-2. Tried hitting 101.
Fucking
and it
A.
wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Oh,
No
I'm
messing
ass.
around with the pitch calling in
Man,
that
it took us
sequence
too long
right
to
there.
break off this
4
game.
pitches,
I'm
all
telling you.
fastballs.
Yeah, and that
No
makes me
matter.
think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Handled that shit last night.
Now there's a bullet down the line.
Foul.
And foul ball.
In this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute this.
And up next for Seattle, Harry Ford.
Oh, man.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lorenz with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you.
Bro, I'm 2 for 8 again.
Jimmy Lorenz with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Jimmy Lorenz. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes,
give him a knuckle. Let's give him a knuckle. Good old knuckle.
The middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
I'm gonna change that to some just like
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
Just missed.
Bro, oh my gosh. My guy is bumming. He can't hit and he can't pitch.
3-2 now.
Helpful.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim.
Slider at the knees.
That's in there. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Let's go.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Look at him swinging at it, get a foul.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, out towards left center. Moore makes the grab on the run. So 2 away with nobody on. Jimmy Lorenz up next for the Mariners. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Don't remind me, buddy.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
There you go. It's a 2-bagger.
He was all over
We
that
like
one.
that.
Breaking
We
ball
like
was
that.
in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
This one in the dirt. Out at third. And that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Lefty.
Lorenz back to work. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Two seam. Got him.
Struck him out looking. And now the DH, Jonathan
another
Aranda.
lefty.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Let's go, Cal.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
High and inside. High and inside. Got him on the fucking line again. Nice.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Richie Palacios in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Low and outside. Got him.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 hit. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Get this man to chase. Can we? Oh,
strike.
Nope. I'll take it down there. Take it down below on the line. It's on the line. Ooh, foul ball. Ooh. High inside. Fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Change it? I'm gonna throw the change up on him. I don't really throw it too much.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
That's why I didn't throw it.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Swing and a line drive base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Diaz
got him chasing.
Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Fucking.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Nice. He's got it. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Brandon Lau. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul left
no.
side, he'll see another. Right field.
Oh, bro, it's another fucking home run. I might get bored.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run. Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that one.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
No way, bro.
Drive left field, and he knew it.
Bruh.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that
They're
didn't
kicking
stay
my shit
fair,
right now.
but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Johnny DeLuca. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Puts it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. No outs. Runner on second.
Do something here, please.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, these Mariners, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
I've gotten 2 sliders and 2 splitters. Look. Oh, let's go. We needed that.
Way back there. Bang! That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second home run of the series. It's 3-2.
Oh, we needed that. We needed that. I needed that. For my moral and just morale and confidence, man. Fuck.
Travel wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lorenz back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Caballero, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim.
Trying to leave this man out there.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Another slider back to back. Nice.
Swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2
Nice, got him.
count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Yandy Diaz now 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side.
Oh, he bobbled it.
Can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first.
Oh,
The throw comes in too late, and he reaches
oh
safely.
bro.
First and second, 2 outs. Lau at the plate. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Oh my
The base hit
boy.
into right.
Better come around
Here's
home.
the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Nice. Got him.
And that ends the inning.
Let's go, Cal.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Lorenz.
Oh, yeah,
on
me
the box.
chasing. That shit
Comes
went
up empty with a
far
swing
outside. Holy fuck. Thought it was coming straight inside, and then it took a deep dive.
there. Comes up
Oh,
empty.
man,
That's
why
strike
not?
2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a
Oh,
swing and a
man.
miss.
I just got
Down
3
on
fucking sliders
strikes.
in a row.
And he's
That's crazy.
registered 3 Ks
Crazy.
in this one.
3 sliders in a row.
Bite to that
What the
slider,
fuck?
hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold
Oh,
up the
man.
swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch
Oh,
is
bro.
really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
This one popped up. Loud. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Fucking A, bro. Back-to-back
Lorenz
sweeps is
with
crazy.
a mediocre outing on the mound, but an excellent day at the dish.
Fuck. I can't believe we just got back-to-back sweeps. We got swept back-to-back. That's fucking so stupid, bro. Why did this shit change my shit? That's not what I'm gonna do. The velocity up to 70 for that. I gotta do better. I've got to do better. What's up, Damien? Okay.
Jimmy Lorenz has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Seattle Mariners.
My tremendous
the
potential.
Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
You know what? I meant to check this.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jimmy
Lorenz, man, he went high.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Oh, let's go.
Hammered. That's back. Bang!
Come on. We needed that.
He circles the bases. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Man, went hella high and then really low.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen hauls it in and
that's
is one away. Lopez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
That's
that one
terrible
misses up
ball.
and in, and that's
yeah.
ball 1.
Ooh, curveball, 4-seam, and a cutter.
That one missing inside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Bro, how did I drop my PCI again? Oh, hi. There we go. Oh, they just ate that.
Man at first, nobody out.
Come on,
and
John
next
Paul.
For Seattle, J.P. Crawford. On the ground, 2 ball. He's in there.
Let's go. Ha, y'all fucked up the double.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And out number 1 on the ground.
Stay put.
Here's Donovan Solano. Two on, 1 out. Out towards left center. Harris after it. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fast. An outfielder got to put it into his highest gear.
Julio.
Go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. Comes
let's
in.
go.
It's 7-0.
Let's go, Julio.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because Not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
The changeup missing, and it's 2-2.
Take the 2 checks. Everything's just been down low.
Lifted to left
Fuck.
center.
Hell yeah.
There, and that is gone.
Put that shit right on the dot.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
Yeah,
that's their 4th home
dotted
run
that
of the
one.
game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and kind of the game of his life.
Now it's the right fielder, Jimmy
14-0
and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
We're gonna go high again.
Swung on, belted. That one back.
Oh, let's go! That's 3 of them things. 3 of them things. Let's go. 3 of them things in one game. Let's go. Come on.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson, what do you got, buddy? Come on, Thornton.
1 strike away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Bro, 17-0 is crazy.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
A 17-0 is
had a
crazy.
sensational showing in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Yeah, we cooked that one. We cooked on that one. We didn't get cooked. We cooked.
Jimmy Lorenz went yard 3 times. 1 down. Jurickson Profar. Next up for the Braves.
We got Gilbert on the mound today.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. That'll make it out of here.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive
Chris
swing.
Sale. All right, buddy, what you got for me? You gonna throw me a slider first pitch?
Slice the other way and foul.
Sinker, slider. Let me get a sinker. Smoke a sinker.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were...
They take the force out. That ends the frame. Man at first, 1 away.
That's unfortunate.
Swing
Popped
and the ball
up.
popped up. Acuna after it.
Let him drop it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Damn.
And there's 2 away. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
And Gilbert got benched already.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on.
Man.
It's 5-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud
now we're
contact.
getting smoked.
Man, it's been impressive.
That one out to right. Lorenz snags it for the second out. Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
What do you mean poor reaction?
He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Base is empty, one away. Here's Profar now.
Profar up again, bro.
In the air, right side. Lorenz has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Back here in Atlanta, ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Jimmy Lorenz.
I'll just get us on the board, please.
Sale back to work. Ground ball up the middle.
Oh, he bobbled it.
Up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P.
Let's go, J.P.
Lorenz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's to third. To second. That's one. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Olsen to second. Out. A double play to end it.
We shut out the Braves.
And the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player.
So 2 down. Austin Riley will hit next. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field.
Hot.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And now for Seattle, Jimmy Lorenz. 4 for 8 in the series so far.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit
Spencer
with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains 1 down, runner at first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Lorenz.
Here we go. 2-2-2.
Squeezes it. 2 away now. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's Matt Olson. The 0-1. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Damn.
Schwellenbach back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is outside. The Mariners would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
We're pretty late in the season now, Boog, and every win or loss is magnified.
Fuck yeah, it is.
On every play and make sure you don't cost the team by
let's
losing
go.
Focus.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. Check on the runner.
He's safe.
Another throw over. Oh, he got
Oh, what?
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth.
What a
now to the
dickhead.
plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Got all of that one.
That slider on the outside.
Profar is cooking us, dude.
Runner in scoring position.
Just homers.
No outs. Austin Riley at the plate.
Bro.
Right field, way back, and gone.
Bro.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the base.
That one is absolutely belted. Diving.
Got it.
Grab.
You love to see when a guy.
Yo, why is Bryce Miller pitching in the bottom of the fifth?
Excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
That shit went through my glove.
2 out, space is empty.
This pitcher's done a good
Bro,
job
we're
of
getting
disrupting the
cooked.
hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speed.
We used all of our fucking power the first game, dude.
Inconsistent for the batter. Their
That's what it
swings are
seems like.
hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna has it sized up and makes the grab. And that is that. And up next for Seattle, Jimmy Lorenz, 1 for 3. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home.
Oh, no.
And they're on the board,
Oh,
but
no.
lots of ground to make
bro.
up. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
I didn't realize fucking
Lorenz
Blue State that second.
played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Just lost that series too. Fuck. What the fuck is going on with my team, man? Bro, they're only 2.5 games behind. Fucking A, dude. I've been shitting the bed. Let's open this pack. Looking good. Oh, got a gold bat. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I'm pretty hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Which one do I want to go with? Bro, we gotta win some games here, man.
Jimmy Lorenz, fresh off an incredible. First and second, one out. Lorenz will hit next. One run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just off the inside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Give me something down the middle.
On the ground, could be two. The underhand flip. There's one. To first.
Oh, got him. He got there.
Great effort there.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Dylan Moore. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. The Mariners could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching.
Oh, let's go.
Center. That's well struck. That's back there. Bang! He circles the bases. His 14th of the year. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Leahy back to work.
Leahy, what do you got for me, buddy?
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
To the right side.
Round.
Gorman throws on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Third baseman.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. The Cards down to their final strike. Hard hit right side. On the first ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home. Lorenz with some solid production in the win. Had only one. Jimmy Lorenz having a lot of success on the mound this season. People are taking notice. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Jimmy Lorenz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Hammered on a line to the left base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Mason Wynn stands in now and watches strike one. And that one ripped into right.
Nice.
Robles makes
there you go, Victor.
Xavier Edwards next up for the Cardinals. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And he hits a ground ball right side, slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. I'm chasing with this.
Lorenz back to work. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
High upside fastball. Got him.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And there's the strike. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Crawford.
You got it.
Out number 2. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
High fly ball out into left center field. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. No run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jimmy Lorenz. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. The pitch. In the air, left side. Nootbaar settles underneath it. 1 away. Fetty was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Wide throw.
Let's go.
And it gets away. Lorenz, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner goes again. That's ball 4.
Oh.
The throw, tag, and he's out.
I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you later.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. Just missed. Lorenz, the tall righty, 210 pounds, and he's playing today in his home state of Washington. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Down the left field line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. First pitch just misses. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That's in
Thank
there.
you, Ump.
That's strike two.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit in the right field. Pajes coming home. He's safe. It's 5-2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And that one fouled off. Ciani at third. Edwards over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Man at first, one away. That to right.
Fucking popped up.
Brings it in. 2 down. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball right side and foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Arozarena puts it away for the out.
Let's go.
And there's one down. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit.
Nootbaar.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Nolan Gorman. That's a strike.
Down at the knees. Oh,
There's
man.
a swing and a drive.
Cracked out.
And that one is off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pajes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one.
Nice. Let's go, guys. Nice. Turned it
Back
into a
at
double.
T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Now batting Michael Ciani. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And a breaking ball misses outside.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford.
Oh, JP.
And there's one away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1 there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty.
Oh, no way that was
and
a
it's
ball.
2-1.
Get him on the corner. Yeah, got him chasing.
Front for strike 2.
2-2, yep.
Nice, got
Swing and
him.
a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Edwards
Got him chasing. That was
like
like
in
in
the
fucking dirt. In the fucking dirt.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man at first. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And the slider just misses. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosarena gets under it. And that is that. 1 hit. And we're back. And now Nolan Arenado. Arenado, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick.
Bruh, come on up.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives.
Nice. There you go, guys.
A lot of noise at the end.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Burleson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-1.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2.
Oh.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream.
Gregory Santos taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. The M's would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season.
Let's go.
Blast one deep to left center. Bam! He'll circle the bases. His 2nd homer of this series, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jimmy Lorenz up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
0-2.
High. We went high.
And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty.
Keeps going high in this fucking corner.
That one the other way.
Let's go. Base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some. So
somebody has a Randy Johnson jersey out there. What the fuck?
Down and pitch recognition was on point.
Runner.
In the dirt, runner goes for 2nd. Throw, and they got him.
Damn.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
The Cardinals down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series. Lorenz with a terrific hitting performance despite a frustrating outing on the hill. Jimmy Lorenz getting locked in, leading his squad. And now for Seattle, Jimmy Lorenz. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Sonny Gray. What you got for me, buddy?
Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Damn.
Calls it in for the out. One out, base is empty. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You just almost hit me. I'm a dickhead.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Aha, ground right to first.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Damn.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. In now is the Mariners DH, Jimmy Lorenz. On the ground to third.
Damn, I've grounded out to first, to third.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Hammers that one.
Oh, let's go.
Down the line and foul.
Fuck.
Still a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him.
Fuck, bro.
Well, obviously,
ass.
near the strike.
So 2 down. And now here is Harry Ford.
Fucked it up, chat. Sorry.
This could end it. Base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Victor Robles. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The other way, Contreras steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lorenz had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
All right, hold on, chat. I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right. All right. Oh, this game's on at 4:15. Huh. It's about to start.
Jimmy Lorenz
right,
getting set for
this
my last His
game.
Team leading its
I'll
division.
be back on maybe later tonight, maybe.
First and second, one
do a
out.
stream at Apex.
Logan O'Hoppe digs in now.
I watched the Mariners game. The IRL Mariners game.
That one out to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Jimmy Lorenz.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Drop.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Back to the top of the lineup. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Kicks and deals. High in the air, out to right.
Relay.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. 1 out, bases empty. The other way.
Oh!
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
What the fuck was that?
Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping in, Jorge Soler.
I should not even swung on that.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2.
A fastball might be the
Damn,
most
Logan.
satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did
Damn,
it with the pitch
Logan.
outside the zone. Impressive. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way
Damn.
out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now batting.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for L.A., Zach
Come on,
Neto.
Munoz.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Lifted to left, and that should do it.
Heads up. Wall.
He's
Nice,
got
there you go, guys.
And the
I ain't do
Mariners
shit.
take the series opener here at home. Lorenz had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game. I can't stream the game or I'll get banned. Yeah, guys. Turn off my console. Quick game.